We are back live. Apologies for the glitch. Not only the powers, even the internet is not stable here. We are broadcasting you live using mobile data. That is why we often have glitches here. The connection goes down, and that is how we can only get you a disparted link, I would say, not in one link. As we kept waiting, the opening partners here is the two most experienced player in this dugout of Thimphu CC. Sonam Choden, jersey number 8, and clean board. As I was talking about the experience, her focus is slightly off. She goes on her back foot to play a off spinner, comes in, and it's Ria who celebrates like a running tiger down with her team. A wicket in the very first over, just like the first inning. There we see Sarpang team all pumped up now. Just like Sarpang themselves, Thimphu CC also lose their opener in the very first over. It's anyone's game now. What a game we are having. A match worthy of a final. As a new batter gets ready to face the first ball, it's Ria. The change has worked. We have seen her open, but recently it was the two pace bowlers who were opening, but now Captain Ngawang brings her young prodigy Ria Pradhan and repays her. Yes, she was hit with the 4, but that is how you come back, girl. And again a very good ball, dot ball, and talking about comeback, we have now a comeback team here at Combox. We have Kiko coming back from a much needed break. Welcome back, Kiko. And there we have the VIP corner. We have guest. Everyone has come out here supporting cricket. And we can see at the background as well small guys playing cricket, and we see our chief guest having the much needed refreshment here. Thank you so much to her. With that, official welcome back to Kiko, who got the much needed break. He joins me here at the Combox and makes his sit ready to speak. And I will give you the honor to take away with the second bowler.
Thank you, Mr. Manoj. Incredible start there from Ria Pradhan. And with the ball, we have Poonam Soni from the commentary end. She has also been exceptional with the ball in this tournament. Awesome. And as you can see here, Papu, one of the experienced players in the team giving some advice, because Papu knows the weakness and the strength of Dijin Wangmo, who is the leading run scorer of this tournament. Will it be Dijin who strikes, or will it be Poonam Soni?
Well, we have to wait and see who wins the battle. But now here, Dechen showing some respect here, which means she knows what a good ball. Sony is, and this is smart batting here from Dechen, saying, hey, I know you are a good bowler, I'll respect the good balls that you bowl. This is smart batting from Dechen we have seen, but we know and we have seen her bat, she's not going to hold back much longer.
I must say she has all the capabilities of a batter. That was an unusual bounce there, but a dot ball there, back to back from Poonam Soni. I'm sure Jigmethang is under a lot of pressure here after losing an important wicket of Sonam Chodin there, but she has all the abilities of a batter, Dechen. There you can see, went straight, and it is an important wicket here taken by Sarpang Strikers. Jigmethang, the top scorer, the record breaker of this tournament, departs after scoring just one run. And look at that, the dugout of Sarpang Strikers, the fielders and the players of Sarpang Strikers jumping and clapping, and they have every reason to do that because that is Jigmethang who was sent back in the dugout. What a crucial wicket here. The game can go both ways here now.
Well, why not? Why not? As you rightly mentioned, they went for the goal, but they got diamond here. They wanted the wicket of Sherab, but they got wicket of Dechen. Two highest scoring batters here in the tournament, unable to play in the finals. Now puts pressure back on Thimphu CC like it's a pendulum. A swinging game here, a game of T20. Now swings back in favor of Sarpang with two quick wickets. Poonam Soni doing the job she was meant to do. A hired player, an expat player comes here and puts us in a interesting place just there in the screen and showed us the batter of Thimphu CC now. A play and a miss, unplayable delivery. There's a humble appeal there from Ngawang there, but Ngawang, she should know better that there was nothing there. But in a game of final, you appeal for whatever comes your way, Kiko. So it's interesting move here. Looks like it's
Anju Gurung.
Anju Gurung who's promoted. What do you have to say about that?
Anju Gurung has been promoted here up the order. That is only because two important batters of Thimphu CC has departed. The bowlers are looking dangerous here. They are looking exceptionally well. So I'm sure the coach, he wants to send in the bowlers to bat and waste the bowlers, the balls of Poonam Soni and Riya Pradhan, who has been exceptional here. That is a smart move there from the coach. But the question is, will Anju Gurung be able to execute the plan?
Well, a very good question you asked. Even I can't answer. But right now is Sherab, an academy player, like you were mentioning, who has come off the ranking. She has been training in this Thimphu Academy for only 2 months, you said. And now she's taking on, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but now she's taking on the role of anchor and playing with the senior most player, Anju. After 2 overs, 7 for 2. But please take us through Sherab, whom you know quite well, Kiko.
Sherab Dema, I must correct you. Sherab Tema has been participating, training in the Thimphu Cricket Academy there in our office. We have net facilities there. She has been training there for a while now, almost been a year. But the progress she has shown in this year has been magnificent. That is the reason why she has been promoted here. She has been selected to play in Thimphu CC.
Well, you correctly mentioned, and thank you for correcting me. Like you correctly mentioned, she is young, only 1 year, but playing a final of this caliber, Kiko. And there we see even the pressure gets to the fielders like as good as them in Sarpang dugout. Sarpang outfield. They are also feeling the nervousness. I think the butterflies in the stomach. They're not. There's a misfield and give away 4 runs to young Sherab. A gift. I think it's the hard work pays off. It's the hard work she has put in the academy. It's paying off with the runs that they are scoring. It's definitely something Ria here trying to bowl to someone like her, as young as her. Trying to be the next Ria Pradhan of Bhutan cricket. The platform is given for such. And it's straight this time, plays it straight. A diving effort. A sly fox dives and off her own ball and saves that. I don't want to give you a single run, Sherab, she says. And there's a flighted ball this time. A quick try, and that's a beautiful stumping from Ngawang, young Ngawang, the captain, leading from the way. Everyone should go and give her pat on the back because she was as quick as a lightning right now. Just a feet off the line, and she was so quick, and umpire Subhas Lama definitely thinks her foot was in the air. Cricket is a game of inches, they say, and Sherab here realizes the balance is also important. She was off balance and her bails were taken off by Ngawang. Even before she could blink, it was off. A beautiful display of stumping there by young Ngawang and the captain leading from the front. They are putting up and piling up pressure, not with dot balls but with wickets. Thimphu CC now. Coach Tenzin Wancho is in the similar spot like Kumar Subha was earlier on. They need to re-strategize and come back with a plan, which Lingden did ever so well. Will Tenzin Wancho do it likewise? Well, for now it's all Ria Pradhan creating havoc there for the batters, as Eva Somsel, who had a very good outing with her ball, comes in to bat with Anju, the two fast bowler. I don't know why they are trying to take that single. Now this definitely a single. In my own words, comedy of errors going there in between. First the batters try to take a single, then they say no, then there's overthrow from Sony and keeper not able to collect it, goes down to the fine leg. She throws and they eventually get 1 run, Kiko.
The batters have to look for single runs at the moment because the bowlers have been exceptional here. They have lost 3 wickets in just 3 overs. That is something the batters have to be mindful of. They have to stay there, compile some runs, look for single runs, keep the strike rotating, keep the scoreboard ticking in a way that will help them. The young supporters here at Jigmethang Cricket Ground. It's wonderful to have spectators around the ground.
And just like that, the cricket, 100% cricket, the board, billboard, and they are right behind that, and someone is even playing with girl. Well, they are there, beautifully captured by the cameraman there. And now Kiko will take a short break because he will be preparing for the post-match presentation. Kiko, if you can wave at the camera and say you will be back in a while, promise me you will be back
I'll be back in a while.
as you prepare for your post-match presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Manoj, and I'll see you all the viewers in a while.
Thank you, Kiko. He will be back. Definitely, he will be back. But for now, it will be all me. I'm all alone here. If there's anyone watching from the dugout or the VIP tent who wants to join me, you are ever so welcome here to join me here at the com box, because I'm all alone. And you know, cricket is a game of partnership. I would definitely need someone here in the ground. If anyone is watching live telecast, please do come and join me. For now, it's back to Sony and Eva. Here's the pad. Is definitely missing the stumps. Will be one run. It is beautiful day of cricket here. We have here everyone coming around the ground, bringing juices and all, supporting cricket. Beautiful drive, and she runs out. There's a miscommunication, but young Riya Pradhan fumbles in the field and unable to throw, else that would have definitely caused trouble to already struggling Thimphu CC here. Anju Gurung that played a beautiful shot, but there was a lack of communication. Why not? Because they haven't batted much in this tournament. It has been all Dechen and the opening batters and Sonam's show up until the final. The situation that Sarpang Strikers were in, now Thimphu are in even thicker soup now. They have to find a way out, and will it be this two who will take them across? Beautiful looking drive. Here again a miscommunication. If it's a direct hit, it's gone. A big appeal, and it's run out again. Eva Somsel dives like a kamikaze airplane there from Japan. Gives a suicide wicket, I would say. Giving her wicket just like that, as if there's no price tag on it. Even Taylor Swift would not have been happy with that. No price tag on that wicket. Here we see Sarpang Strikers. Now as they almost thump in the air, says Sarpang Cricket. They can smell the victory, they can smell the bird getting inch by inch closer to the trophy, the BTCL T20 smash. Who will lift the trophy? Right now everyone will be betting it would be Sarpang, but we never know. Cricket is a game of inches. It goes down to the last ball or the last wicket. We never can rule out Thimphu CC right now. It is cricket, and a game up till now 1.5 hours to the match has been swinging in both the direction, but now is swinging more towards the southern foothills of Sarpang Strikers. They are striking it well today. They had a difficult time batting, but the pitch was playing its part. Now Richie Choden from Thimphu CC, again promoted in the batting, comes up to bat with alongside her captain, the two senior most player. Again Thimphu CC has batting strength going right down till number 8, number 9, but it is partnership that is what will get them through. It's not going to be anything else but partnership. Well defended there. Looks like she's calm and poised, and with a message, I am not going to give my wicket. I have a price tag on my wicket. At the end of 4 overs, with 4 wickets down, Thimphu CC is definitely losing a single batch. This tournament is a platform for young, or let's say women cricket, to evolve and feed players to the national side. It's the platform, but up till now repeating the same. We haven't had uncapped players performing. Yes, we had few here and there, but it has been all the capped players, the likes of Dechen and Ngawang. But that definitely means the coaches and the district coordinators have to work hard to feed in players to the national side. Yes, you do the grassroots. Yes, you do put in the effort. But what matters is, in a tournament like this, you have to feed in players who come and perform. Yes, you don't have to make hundreds and fifties, but you should catch the eye of the scouts here. There are scouts all over the tournament, even watching online. They will come up. Slight fumble there from Ngawang there. They will come up with comments like, this player looks good, this player looks next. They need to be nurtured and all. So we need such kind of feedbacks. We need such kind of players coming up from this system, from such a tournament. With the shots like that, but it goes direct again. Anju trying to accelerate the ever so creeping run rate, only manages to find Sony there in the short cover. It's all India right now. Sneha bowling, Sony catching, sees the end of a Bhutanese batter. Anju Gurung there. Now Thimphu CC are digging their own grave. They are hitting their own foot with the pickaxe and not Sarpang Strikers. They are definitely struggling and not making life easier for themselves and their coach. But on the screen we have Sarpang who are pumping and jumping. They are getting ever so closer and closer to be marked as champion, and there we have the supporters who have come all the way to cheer up their friend. They definitely look like Thimphu supporters because no smile on their face. They are sad. I think they are all Thimphu supporters. Right near the UNICEF board. UNICEF have supported cricket throughout, especially women's cricket. Thank you to UNICEF and the officials involved in supporting cricket. The likes of Sonam Sir and all. And the new rep. Thank you so much. We definitely need a shout out for you all. As Sonam comes to bat, we will be facing Sneha, steaming a straight ball. If I have to say in my own terms, it's like test of your own medicine. Sonam who happens to be a fast bowler, is now facing a fastest bowler of Sarpang, that is Sneha. Taste of your own medicine. But the other side of it is, you are a fast bowler, you yourself know how to play a fast bowler. So it's always a strength versus strength. Just like that, plays it off the back foot in the gap. Will they manage to take 2 runs? Sonam definitely runs for it. Good running there, late call, but manages to get 1 run for the team. 2 runs to Sonam to kick off our accounts book here at the scoring. Sonam there is like she is in a different dimension, in a different world. She is known to be with the ball more than the helmet and the pads and the bat and the gloves. But today, when the team needs young Sonam, if she can do it as the highest wicket taker, she can do it with her bat as well. She is definitely an all-rounder, but haven't got much to bat this innings. This tournament, I mean. At the end of 5 overs with 1 over of the power play to go, Thimphu Cricket Club 18 for 5, definitely struggling. There we see the manual scoreboard. Target is 113. And there we see the Sarpang dugout, relaxed and poised. And there Sonam P with her coach Lingden. I think he's not chewing gum there. He's chewing the money that's going to flow their way tonight if they win from here. Definitely they look like they are the best contender. Poonam Soni will continue from the Dechpur Lakhang end. Richie, yet to get off the mark, will be facing Poonam. Poonam there with a beautiful run up. Full toss, played it off the pad into the gap, and like a style, she gets her 4 and gets off the mark and starts off her accounting books in the scoring as well. Richie Choden there, an army by profession. She would be the best player for Thimphu CC to take them through this line, because as an army she has gone through even tougher situation. This is nothing like it. She has the mental ability to keep calm and play. She has done it numerous times through her long playing career for YHS, then for Deshin Choling, then YHS, then for under 19, then for national team. It is all Richie, and with defense like that, if she can stray till 15 overs, it can be their game. But it's easier for us to spec from the com box or predict it online or watch it online, but what it matters is what's going through her head there inside. Full toss and played it sensibly and into the gap. Diving Sonam Choden there, the best fielder of this tournament. If there's an award, I would definitely give it to Sonam Choden. She sets a different standard. Even the likes of her cannot stop that single, but she definitely stopped 2 runs for her team. Now Sonam will be facing Poonam Soni. She created trouble for Poonam Soni earlier in the first inning, but now it's the other way around. The tides have turned. It's now your turn to face the music. We'll have to wait and see what happens. And it's straight ball, and again a misfield. Sarpang Strikers here definitely haven't been disciplined in her fielding department at least. Soni, they are definitely not happy. Rearranging, or let's say re-architecting her fielding placement there. Sends the fielder who missed it back to the boundary. Sonam and Richie both get 1-4 each in this over. with 2 balls to go. Will they get more? Run doesn't matter right now. It's the wicket that does. The person who mattered the most, umpire Subhas Lama, thought otherwise. At the end of power plays, Thimphu Cricket Club still struggling at 28 for 5. Sneha will be continuing from the Thimphu City end. Please do mind the occasional mute because it's a season of flu here in Thimphu. I'm having a slight cough. Sneha starts off her second over with a wide ball. Sonam on strike, striking well. But Sonam and Richie here, the two fast bowler all-rounders, should be now focusing on preserving their wicket. That is the only way they are going to move ahead and maybe win from here on. Else, there's no answer to this. That was definitely there to be hit. Instead of front foot, she goes back, and that is what Richie is saying there. You should play it on the front foot, not on the back foot. Umpire Doji there having a signal. With his partner Subhas Lama. Sneha steaming down. Again she tries to whack. If she can play it down, the field is open, especially on the offside. If she can nudge it to single and bring back Richie on strike, it would be better than the dot ball. But nevertheless, it is what it is. It's Sonam who's batting. And what's going in her mind, only she knows. Let's see if we have a telepathy and it makes you feel good. Taking her guard. Richie, army by profession. And Sonam took off for 1 run, but Richie sends her back. Good call, I presume. There in the background you see ACC. Earlier in the inning we also saw the board from ICC. They are the governing body. ACC for the Asian cricket and ICC for the international cricket. And this time it hits the board of BTCL and not the ICC. Slightly short and Richie dispatches it away to the boundary. Beautiful looking shot there from Richie. It will do her confidence and Thimphu Cricket Club all good. It gives the fuel to the believe in you. It gives you a hope. A hope is all that is needed for Thimphu City right now. Thimphu CC. Yorker attempted. Well played. Richie is batting beautifully today. That speaks a lot about the mentality or the mental strength that she has. Takes the strike as well. At the end of 7 overs, Thimphu CC 35 for 5. To talk about the sponsors here, we have their UNICEF, and again we see the supporters there right in front of UNICEF, ICC, ACC. We have Bhutan Airlines, the traveling partner. We have Design Space. We have ACE. We have, of course, BOB, your trusted digital wallet. Those are the ground stuff. It will be Tsering Zangmo, and I have never seen her bowling medium pace. She is a off spinner by profession, but today, well, let's see what she can pull out. Beautiful line and length she starts off with. Well, this is the talent of Bhutanese cricketer, those watching online and from India. In Bhutan, we have super all-rounders. We don't have all-rounders. We have super all-rounders. Like Papu herself on your screen right now. She bowls off spin. She bowls pace. She is a batter. She wicket keeps. She is a scorer. She is a umpire as well. And she is a coach as well. Well, if that isn't super all-rounder, you tell me what is. With that, I think she does not have her fast bowling boots on because she bowls a white ball, an unknown territory for her because she is a off spinner in national team. But now we see her bowling medium pace. This is not odd to me in cricket, but in women's cricket, yes. In men's cricket, we have seen Jigmethang, the captain, the most successful captain in Bhutan. He bowls his leggies and sometimes he bowls his pace just like that. We see there a hint of outswing. It definitely came in and off the deck. I think it hit the seam and went out. So great seam bowling here from Papu. Well, as I was talking about Jigmethang, Jigmethang has that tendency to bowl. When looking at the pitch, he bowls his leggies, and when the pitch is favouring the fast bowler, he comes on with his fast bowling. And I think Papu is doing the same here, but unlike him, she's not able to control it. She's bowling more like Tile Jamso. Tile Jamso also struggles with his extra wide balls, especially when he bowls off spin and he mixes it up like Sonam was doing in the first inning with pace ball and off spin. There we see her in the camera giving one for the camera, saying, I slightly missed that length. Yes, you definitely did. But I know a player like you will come back strong and will not bowl a wide ball. Let's see what she has to offer. There. Hits her thigh guard instead. I don't know what the appeal was for, but it was not needed. That was definitely hit up, higher up in the thigh. So yeah, so that's something common in Bhutan. We see fast bowler. We see sometimes even wicket keeper coming off to bowl, taking off their pad and coming to bowl. And one example would be me, myself. I have bowled quite a few times here in Bhutan. Not in the international stage though. But here I have been doing that. It's always fun to bowl as a wicket keeper. A confusion yet again in the field. A yes and a no, and a no and a yes eventually goes in favor of Thimphu CC. Kiko is here standing just near me. I don't know if he's back. He has a juice or he's about to be back. He's back with the hydration. Much needed hydration. He has a juice in his left hand. We can only see the half of him right now in the camera, but that's Kiko definitely back. But not on the comm mic yet. It will be me. A quick single taken there, a drop and a run. Richie is batting beautifully today. She has the intent, she has the positive attitude that is needed at the moment. Brings back Sonam, who has equally supported her well. 7.5, one ball to go of this Tsering Zangmo over. If not for those white balls, I would have said a very good fast bowling to Papu here, but those white balls, but it's always difficult as a fast bowler. As a spinner, it's much better. Again a white ball. I don't know why she's trying a short ball, because she doesn't have a deep square leg. You can't see on the thing, but the square leg is inside the 30 yard, so there's no point bowling that. Yes, you should check a batter, but you should have a protection in the field. Anyone watching there, budding cricketers, young cricketers, if you want to bowl short, you better pull your square leg deep. With 30 yard, with your square leg standing in 30 yard, you are inviting them for an early Christmas party. Papu there steaming down with the last delivery of this over. This time is flicked off the hips. A cheeky looking shot there by Sonam gets yet another 4. Much needed. What the doctor ordered, a medicine of 4, is what they needed, and that is what Sonam gave them. Much needed breather and the boundary for team Thimphu CC. At the end of 8 overs, Thimphu CC now 43 for 5. If they manage not to lose any more wicket till the 10 or 12 overs, the pendulum can swing anyway. Riya Pradhan comes on for second spell after bowling the opening spell with the new ball. Now she will have a much distorted ball in her fingers. Let's see how she bowls this time. She starts off with a zooter that goes outside. No answer whatsoever from Richie there. Riya, I'm telling you, very youngest national player in the national side, but the way she's bowling right now is as if she has bowled almost 5,000 balls in her life. Bang! On target, no extra, no room whatsoever, making it ever so difficult for. With the thumbs up there, he has managed everything from the officials to scorer to you name it, to the billboards to the side screen. It has been all a shock. Again a beautiful ball there from Riya. Sonam tries to defend that, but no answer. She thinks it will come in, but ball is not spinning much from the deck. If there's no spin, Riya should have someone coming in, either a slip or someone inside. I think that's what Ngawang has done. Beautiful captain decision there from Ngawang. Brings on a short mid wicket there. Flighted one this time. Well defended there by Sonam. Sonam here has a clear message from the dugout. Do not give away your wicket. Your wicket is all that matters. Preserve it as if your life depends on it. Wide this time. Ria, I think that came from the back of her hand. I think she was trying to bowl a leg spinner. I don't know if that's one of her variation, but from what I saw in the screen, it looked like it definitely came from the back of her hand. Well, a good try, but not the result she expected out of it. Flighted ball this time and finds the edge of the bat. Like I was mentioning, they definitely needed a slip. There. If the ball is not turning, it's always wiser for any captain to put in a slip. Not sweeping. So take out the fine leg, put it in the slip. That how you should go by the playbook, but young Ngawang has her own style. A diving effort there. They are putting in their soul, their body and everything in line. Young Sonam there diving and saving at least 3 runs for her team. And that is what matters. At the end of 9 overs is 47 for 5. 46 for 5, my bad. Ria Pradhan ends the third over, 2 for 13. We have to wait and see who comes from the other end. Till then, it's all me here at the comm box, trying to keep you entertained and at the same time give you updates about the match, about the tournament and everything else. If anyone here watching live in the ground who can join me here at the comm box, either on my right or either on my left, please do come and join, because it's not good speaking alone, right? Cricket is a game of partnership. I need a partner here. It can be anyone. I don't know, maybe CEO wants to join me or anyone, distinguished guest, anyone. Please do join if you're watching live. If you aren't, then we'll go back. With that, there's a bowling change. Sarpang Strikers, aka Zombie, comes on to ball from the Desperation Lakang end. Left arm orthodox. She is a big fan of Sonam Hishe, just like her. Sonam Hishe, left arm orthodox spinner, and also follows Namgethile as well. Zombie with her very first ball, bang on my money, straight like a dart, as if she had been bowling for whole day. First ball gets it on the trot. The bowlers of Sarpang have been all bang on target, except like that. Short ball and a direct hit, but of no vein, because the batter had already made their ground. Brings Rishi Chodin back on strike. It was short, but Sonam unable to find the gap. Finding the gap is as difficult as finding power here at Jigmethang cricket ground. Is as rare as a beautiful sunlight sometimes at Jigmethang. Brings Richie back on strike. Let's see how will Richie. They both have definitely steadied the ship. And this time again shot onto the leg, and again the same fielder. I think it's Anjali down there. Same result. As I was mentioning, like a deja vu. It happened in the first ball. It happened in the next ball as well. Zombie there definitely struggling to get her line and length. Only the first ball was bang on target, and the commentator's curse next two ball have been shot. Again short ball, flight it. White ball already signaled by umpire there. And it will go down as 2 wides. Zombie struggling there. Zombie there coming through the umpire. It's always difficult coming round the wicket and through the umpire, because everyone says that it's difficult to get the turn, and definitely turn is not there. I don't know. Many say that when you come across like that round the wicket, you don't get the turn. That you need as a left arm spinner. But if you actually come round the wicket but not through the umpire but straight, you generate more turn. That's what many people debate on, but many coaches have said otherwise as well. It's the fingers that matters for the turn. And definitely does the right thing, walks up to the bowler. This is what a captain needs to do. A senior, not senior as per her age, but senior as per the matches that she has played. Such kind of talk really helps any birding cricket. 2 balls to go. She has already bowled more than 4 wides in this over, which is quite a lot. So let's see if this works out. I'll keep this angle on for you to see her run up, how she comes across, and like she's showing there, she's trying to give the revolution to the ball, not getting the line correct. Length is fine. Let's see if she gets it correct this time. Flighted one, yes she does. The pep talk, the talk from the captain Ngawang has definitely worked and helped Zombie there. But now she has to maintain this for the final ball of her first over. She needs to make sure she hits the bullseye again. She definitely does. A play and a miss. And that's halfway done. 10 overs gone. Thimphu Cricket Club 52 for 5. The players will be taking a much needed drinks break there. As we see there in the screen, even umpires are waiting for the drinks. Yes, sun has not come out strong, but it's at the same time hot and humid here. While they take a drinks break, let me as well take a hot water break. I will be back after this drinks break. Stay tuned. We are back live and we are back with Ria Pradhan with her final ball of a second spell. Short ball and into the gap. Who will win the race? Will it be ball or diving effort there? Beautiful effort there by Zombie. Saves 2 runs for her team. Ten overs done. They need 61 more. If they continue like this and if they don't lose a wicket, this match will go down right till the last over. But they need to preserve the wicket. That's all that is needed of them. Excuse us, we had a small glitch here. Again, the mic went off. We are back live. And as I was mentioning, and there we see in the screen, the dancing has restarted. That was definitely off the edge of the bat and is running down. Will it be cut? Yes, it will just be 2 runs. The ball did not have enough legs to run down to the boundary. As I was mentioning, this game is now evenly poised if they don't lose wicket. Wicket is not what matters now. For 10 overs, if they have even 3 wickets left, they can do it, Thimphu CC, from here on. But, a very big but, they have to focus and they cannot lose wicket. Yeah, has been bowling well. And 2 balls left of this. She has been the pick of the bowler for Sarpang Strikers today. Flighted and well defended there again. Sonam, I think they have a clear plan to bat 20 overs and see where it gets them. That is the mentality we wanted. At the end of 11 overs, Thimphu CC 57 for 5. The tournament is reaching its final 30 minutes, I would say. 13 days straight. 13 days straight. We had everyone working here. On the screen you can see the dance has restarted here to entertain the guests while they watch the live match in this beautiful Jigmethang cricket ground. Yes, there are patches here and there in the field, but I'm telling you, it is a good and a best ground in Thimphu to be played upon right now. Papu will now bowl white balls with her office. Well, today both the teams we saw in the first inning, it was Sonam Choden who tried her fingers as a spinner and her arm as a fast bowler, and now it's Papu's turn. First she started with pace ball and now she's doing magic with her fingers. With her off spinners there. Flighted delivery. It's up in the air. Will it be taken? It falls in no woman's land. If only the fielder had picked it up a little earlier and charged it, it would have been a different story altogether. But as it stands, it will be 1 run to Thimphu CC. Is that of the edge or is that a bye? We have to wait for the umpire signal. And diving effort from Sangye there gives Thimphu CC yet another 2 runs. We have to see from the umpire signal. He is signaling there it's a bye. So it had an extra bounce and Ngawang there unable to collect it. It goes down for 2 bikes extras to be booked as extras. This time she is right on her money. Dot ball. The defense of Sonam only manages to show the outside edge of the bat. But luckily for her, no edge or nick. Flighted ball. Well defended this time from Sonam. This tournament is brought to you by BTCL. In the background there, the 2 blue billboard is for BTCL right near the side screen. They are the title sponsor. Well played again, but misses her bat altogether. We have sponsors like BOB, BTCL, ICC. I've already spoke about ACC. We have ACE. We have Design Space. We have Royal Bhutan, the Agro. Agro, our hydration partner. That's the end of 12 overs. Required run rate creeping it slowly towards the 7-figure mark. This is the time when they should minimize the dot ball Thimphu CC and focus more on singles and boundaries. There will be lots of awards today to be presented. So those watching us live, please do follow Bhutan Cricket page. We have best batter of the tournament. We have best bowler of the tournament, player of the tournament, wicket keeper of the tournament, and plenty more. Please to stay tuned as Zombie has a change of end. This time now coming started off well in a second spell and from the different end altogether. Flighted ball, a play and a miss. So looks like Thimphu City end is definitely Zombies end and not Dechipur Lakhang end. Richie here now has moved on to 18 from 24 ball. Fighting innings, I would say. Now it's up in the air, but one bounce down to the fielder will only be one. 1 run. Definitely got every one of us excited. Huh? Again, shot a play. And a miss there, and a white ball. We have a is Benji, son of CEO Dambar Singh Gurung, and what an honor! All the guests and even including chief guest, everyone celebrating his birthday. What an honor for the little boy Benji, who studies in Thimphu Primary School. Flighted ball this time, and it's going to be a dot ball. 2 balls to go of this zombie over, as the celebration still continues here at the ground. We will be back live. A play and a miss, more like a defensive shot there from that. Much needed boundary there from Sonam. A breather helps in the piling. Required run rate now comes down slightly. But now, there we see in the screen Jimmy Singh, the captain and the chairman of development committee, along with other guests, still at the table. Back live here, it will be Papu with her finger spins. Starts off all too well, unlike the first over. First spinning over, I would say. Will be dot ball. What an amazing tournament it has been. 13 days straight, 2 matches in a day. If your math is good, I will give you an equation. Figure out how many matches they played. From 13 days, 3 matches was 1 day in a match, and remaining days it was 2 matches in a day. So to put it short, as he cuts that down to the point. A quick single taken. Good running between wickets shown there by the batter. Moves on to 68 of 5. So coming back to my question, but before question, the dancers here from YHS getting ready to leave the field. They have entertained every one of us. A play and a miss again. So coming back to my question, so 10 into 3. 10 into 2 is 20. 20 plus 3 is 23. In a trot. Has been that kind of day, that kind of tournament. Everyone has worked hard. Defended well again by Sonam. Now they have reached a point in the match after 14 overs gone, 68 for 5, meaning they have 5 wickets and now they have 6 overs. Now the wicket doesn't matter. Now the game matters. This is when now they have to switch on from the defensive mode to the attacking. Attacking is the best form of defense, the legends say. That is what they have to now try. Because if they have to win the game, there's no point hanging around now. With that, having realized how important juncture of the match we are in, the captain Ngawang Choden now brings on her most strong bowler, fastest bowler of the team, Sneha, back on strike. I'm back on bowling lineup from the Thimphu City end. Sneha there, having bowled 2 overs, managed to get 1 crucial wicket, but has been slightly expensive. 10 runs she has given. Now it will be an interesting battle between Richie, fast bowler herself, and Sneha. Still they choose to defend the ball. They should at least look for singles, quick singles, because now dot balls is piling up the pressure on them. What it does is it's slowly but steadily creeping the required run rate for Thimphu CC. If they want to avoid the pressure at the end, shots like that has to be played. Minimized dot ball should be the target. 1 ball to Richie, 1 run to Richie, beg your pardon. Brings Sonam back on strike. Sneha here being very economical. Bowling as straight as she can always makes life difficult for any batter. Sneha there, and his swing is in the air. Papu charging down but unable to. That was definitely played in the air. Aerial route taken, but finds no woman lands. It bounced just in front of the charging Papu. What will Sneha bowl? It's getting interesting here now. The match is getting interesting. Slower ball this time. The back of the hand, but well played by Richie. 1 run. It's anyone's game here on. After this, they of Thimphu CC, and there we see the 2 batters hugging because it means a lot hitting a boundary of Sneha and such a juncture. Now we see, coach, you can't see in the screen, but I'm telling you from the combo, Kumar is now standing up and walking around because the pressure is back on Sarpang team now. Sneha now waiting because Ngawang is changing the angles, the thing, and they are on the thing. There's a edge. There's a big edge. Will that be out? Yes. It takes the wicket, and there we see coach who was on his feet now so happy because the breakthrough they needed is given by Sneha and Ngawang. What Ngawang did there is now there another coach on his screen is under pressure now. There's the game of coaches. There you see Thimphu CC coach. Now there you see Sarpang. It's the game of coaches. It's game of inches. It's game of cricket. It's anyone's game here on. Now he stands up because there we see Tenzin Wancho aka Meme saying cool down. You should have played it slowly. Now I don't know the new batter how he will play. She will play. Sorry. Anju they are having a laugh. She did well. Standing ovation is what was deserved, and this is what is needed right now. Richie talking to the young batter, jersey number 10. She has never gone into bat in this entire tournament. She would be going in now. That's, I think, Sonam Pelden, or if I think it's Dorji Lamo, jersey number 10. And that's the cup they are fighting for. The BTCL Women's T20 Cup. That is what they are battling for. Well, right now we never know now. 15 overs gone, 6 wickets down. It's anyone's game. If Sarpang takes one more wicket, that trophy is theirs. If Thimphu hold on to this wicket and this partnership right until the 20 overs, then it might be their game. Well, we never know. Back to the game. Back to Papu, who will be bowling from the commentators end. Who will be bowling to Richie. And Sonam Wongmo it is, the new batter who joins Richie. Richie here is batting beautifully. That ball came from the middle, so as we call it, sweet spot of the bat. It was hit powerfully, but it went directly to the square leg fielder. I beg your pardon, to the point fielder. But who fielded it even well, because it was hit hard, but very good basic technique shown there. Going defensive and saves 3 runs for the team. If it had gone past her, it would definitely have been a 4 runs. All in all, a good cricket all round. I'm enjoying here from the comment box. I hope you all are enjoying it, watching it online. Friends from India, friends from Nepal, friends from all around the world. Bhutan Cricket is trying to bring you the future of franchise women's cricket in Bhutan. And this is the stage right. This is the stepping stone, the first edition of BTCL Women T20 Smash. And what a game we had here in the final. 2 titans, the clash of the titans, fighting it out for that trophy. A swing and a miss from young Sonam Wongmo there. Sonam Wongmo from Thimphu CC. Nickname Somo is a fan of Sachin Tendulkar. Well, we definitely need Sachin Tendulkar's MRF bat here. We might need Chen Kuli, Main Kuli bat here for them to get some runs, magical runs. The movie Chen Kuli ki Main Kuli ki bat is required for Thimphu CC because the dot ball that they are giving away is piling up the pressure, and the required run rate is now almost 9 runs per over. Young Sonam there finding it difficult to get a bat on a ball. Richie there should be talking to the batter. Yes, he does there, as you can see in the screen. She says, I don't know what her message is. I think this is one ball and it's kind of free hit, because if she gets it, even if it's dot ball, it doesn't matter, but she has to go for it. No single can be taken because you have to play. A dot ball will do, but if I was Richie, I would have suggested her to go for it big. because at least you'll get a 4 for a team. No run should be taken, but they take. Luckily, Richie is still there, but it's the end of the over, and Sonam will be back on the strike. So stars are not aligning, and definitely so not is their planning, because Richie is now off strike in the 17th over. With 3 overs to go, Richie should have been on the strike. Well, game plan. I wish if I could show the coaches to you, shouting to the players, getting it difficult. But now it's all to the young Sonam, who is finding it difficult in the middle to time the ball. Forget about timing the ball. She's not even getting the bat on the ball. It's always difficult. That happens when you have not batted in the entire tournament. Sonam Wangmo there. Ready. She looks confident in her stance at least. Ngawang here, she has managed the fields exceptionally well. Definitely a future captain of Bhutan to look out for. There are senior players fielding for her, but that has not stopped her from shouting and moving them around. Young Ngawang Choden there, ever so close to her first victory as a captain. Swing and a miss again from Sonam Wangmo. Richie there, showing a replay. Play with a straighter bat, but Sonam there is trying to hit it, but here Sonam should at least get a bat on the ball and get a single. Sonam here, nicknamed Bumchu. This time she gets more than bat on it. Will they go for 2? Sensible would be only 1. Yes, that's what they do. It will only be 1 run. Now it's all up to Richie. I have finished chewing all my nails here. So if anyone can give me or let me your nails for borrow, please do, because when I go home, I'll have all band-aids on my nails. It's such a match. Yes, it's more on Sarpang side, but I'm equally rooting for Thimphu right now. It's all up to Richie now. It's her or no one else who will do it for Thimphu CC, but she's still calm and poised. But I think she should have gone for a big shot or at least 2 runs and not 1. Well, that's my say. And the sun has come out here, I don't know, to celebrate the victory of Sarpang or the victory of Thimphu. We never know. But sun has definitely come out strong. Or maybe it has come out for the post-match presentation. We'll have to wait and see. Swing and a miss yet again from Bumchu. Not helping the cause of Thimphu CC here. Well, an interesting choice here from the coach of Thimphu CC here, Meme, sending Bumchu. She definitely doesn't look comfortable, but maybe she's a hitter. That's why all hitters in cricket we have seen are known to play with cross bat. And clean ball. Sneha takes another wicket. Wicket doesn't matter, but the dot ball that Sonam Wangmo gave is going to definitely be the game-changing moment of this important final, I feel. Richie there signaling, I don't know, she's signaling someone to come in, because now it's all upon Richie now. She's asking the dugout, what should we do? What is the message? Well, looks like there's no. Finally, the message came. Now I think Richie knows, and the message should be Richie to face as much delivery as possible and try to go big, because there's no point staying not out in a final of this caliber and regretting later on going to your bet, I should have gone big. This is the time they should play. This is the time when it matters. You need runs on the board. You make them. You do or die, but there's nothing in between. There's no surviving in between. Back to Sneha. Again a cross bat. They should take single. They should not. Pardon. Bung should pay me just that, just like Richie did, I guess. Anyways, now 3 overs to go. 18 balls. 23 runs to win. Or 33. I think it's 30. Boundaries Thimphu CC. And it will be Anjali who will be bowling the most important over of this match, the 18th over. This will either, let's see who gets the better of it. Anjali versus Bumchu Chimipen. Here it goes. Let's game will go, because this is silent. We don't know where the game will go, because this is the over that will decide the fate of this match. Anjali steaming down from the Deshipulakang end. Again a cross batter shot. Does not get bat on ball. If only they had converted all this to singles, it would have been something around 18 ball 20 runs. A learning curve there for Thimphu CC, because the decision or the game plan has definitely backfired. Swing and a miss. Again a dot ball. Looks like if I have to put it in my own words, in the lyrics, so close no matter how far, looks like it's that for Thimphu City. Because finally there's a bat on ball, is up in the air, diving effort. A brilliant effort there from young Sonam, I think that is. What an effort that was, a diving effort for the team. Not an easy ground to dive and land that way like she did on his shoulder. This shows the intent to win, the intent to fight. Riha there. Cheering up Anjuli, giving the ball. But what it does, it brings back Richie. Now it's all up to Richie. It's her or no one else. Just like that, it's in the air, up in the air, and in the gap. Much needed boundary from Richie. It was needed, the need of the hour. That's four. It's a bittersweet moment because it's bitter because now Bumchu is on strike, but sweet is they got another four. Well, it will go down to the next interesting over, 19th over now. Well, interesting match here. They need 24 from 12. Boomchu should take one, but before that she should get bat on ball, or your helmet or your pad or your glove, doesn't matter. Get one run for your team. Bring back Richie. Richie has played one of the innings of her life. Sorry, even I am going all berserk here in the com box. My nails are gone, my voice are gone, but I'll keep you updated right till the last moment because stay tuned everybody. It's anyone's match. Sony now comes on another. When we thought it's getting easier for Thimphu and Bumchu, we have now Sony, one of the best bowlers of Sarpang. Cards played correct, trump cards used correctly is what Sarpang Strikers have done in this final. Sony comes up, and that is what has not worked out for Thimphu CC. The dot balls, the batters, the cross-shotted batters, cross-footed, or an orthodox batter, let's use that word, an unorthodox batter, not getting bat on ball, has what taken them away from an easy score, I would say, from where they were at. 64 for 5 they were at. Again a dot ball. If she can't get a bat on the ball, she should at least run, and Richie should take a start, because the game is going away. It's like in a game of football. You take one for the team, either a yellow card or the red card if the goal is confirmed. That is what Bumchu Chimipem did, and their Sarpang inching yet so closer to the final trophy and the final glory. But now it's interesting because Richie should be on strike. Isn't Richie should be on strike, right? Or has the rule changed? Sorry, please correct me if I'm wrong. It should be Richie on strike, right? Yes, it is Richie. Sorry, even I am confused now. Looking at the screen, looking at the ground, looking at myself. Oh my god. But what I will do, I will bring you interesting 8 balls, last 8 balls of this final. And it's going to be interesting because it's Richie. It's either Richie or no one can do it for Thimphu CC now. Richie, you get 2 fours in this boundary and take a single. 2 boundaries in this over and take a single. That should be your plan. But even 1 single will, now we can see Ngawang there spreading the field, making it tougher for Richie. Full toss this time into the gap. That should definitely be 4. Yes, it is. Richie is doing it for the team. One man army. Army is doing that. That's why I'm using one man army here. Doing it for Thimphu CC. Oh, it's a beautiful game. Beautiful final. A game worthy of a final. I am enjoying here. I wish my fellow commentator was with me. We would have an interesting conversation. But it's just me bringing to you this exciting moment here. For Richie, I just have you this, a salute. One more from you. Sensible, I would say. Sensible. Still there's hope. Now this 1 ball. I don't know whoever the batter is. Karma, why? It's a free hit for you. You have wicket. Wicket doesn't matter. You have 1 more wicket left. You go big. You get run. Doesn't matter. Off your helmet, off your bat, off your pad, off your, I don't know, whatever you have. Get runs. Get a boundary. We don't need single. Even 2 runs will do. It has to be 2, 4, 6. Those are your only option. Nothing else. Let's see what Karma will do to the charging Sony here. Nothing. Will that be called white? Nope. A fair delivery. Dot ball. Well. At the end of 9 over, as I had predicted, it will go till the last over of the match. It will. Wicketkeeper is down on the floor. Something has definitely, I think when she tried to save that ball, it missed the pad and hit her knee. Young Ngawang there, a footballer by profession as well. Multi-talented player. Definitely in agony there. When she is in pain, we will go elsewhere and show you the coach there with hands on his hips. With Madan Dai there. His supporter always in front of the sponsor is doesn't know what to do. He knows it's difficult for the other team to get 18 runs, but Richie is on strike. They are already with the balloons there. We saw a glimpse of that. Ready to celebrate, but I think Lingden, for the long years I have known him, he has said don't celebrate until the last ball is bowled, because 6 ball, 18 runs to win, meaning 3 sixes. Okay, forget sixes. In 4, it's like how many 4s? 4, 5 4s. Well, it looks difficult. So I think a 6 is definitely needed. 2 dot balls will do it for Team Sarpang, and 2 sixes will do it for Team Thimphu CC. Well, we have to wait and see. It's good to see Ngawang back on her feet, because it's just 6 ball that she has to concentrate on. Limping there, but doesn't matter. A captain is needed there, and only 6 balls. You can do it, Ngawang. We are with you. What a game. What a match. What a final it has been. As we get ready for the final ball of the tournament, final ball of this final ball of this historic tournament, BTCL Women's T20 Smash. It has been a great 13 days with all of you. Hope you all had a very good time from the Combox as well. This is me, Manoj Adhikari, with our fellow commentator Kiko, aka Doji Khandu. And one more who is doing the duties down at GMC, Mr. Sherab Doji. He's helping King and he has volunteered down there. So 3 of us from the com box with the media team got you this final of this caliber. But now is the dot ball that Anjali balls. Puts back the pressure. Now one more dot ball. The game is all over. I'm wordless. I'm speechless here. Now 5 sixes is what they need. Let's see what Richie can do. Definitely up in the air. It's upish in the air, but falls. No, they should push for 2. There's no use going for 1 run, Richie. Well, it's a learning curve for them. Well. I think this is the end of the game. Congratulations, Sarpang Strikers, because a slight hope was that Richie would be on strike. But now with 4 balls, 17 runs to win. Can do it in 6. But it's difficult for Karma Y there. Not totally impossible, but let's see. Now they have to run. And Anjali gets it. Is that out? That's out. Richie, if you had to take such kind of run, why did you take that 1 run? Doesn't make sense to me. Yet again, Richie there, whatever I have said, she has played the innings of her life. The dugout there now all quiet with the last wicket coming in. Richie has fought hard, but only till the last moment. There she goes. Not even a standing ovation from the team. I don't know why. Thimphu dugout, this is not what you are supposed to do. At least give her a standing ovation. Yes, the game is gone, but we have to maintain the spirit of game. It's a gentleman's game altogether. Yes, you lost the game, the final, but doesn't matter. You reached this far. The game is definitely done and dusted here. Brings Eden onto the strike, but run out means Karma Y will be on the strike. It has been such kind of game. She gets some bat on the ball. This was needed earlier on. Eden or Karma Y, you should have come in front of Bumchu and one more batter, because you are definitely getting the bat on the ball. Then the game would have been yours. Well, having said that, it's a learning curve for Thimphu CC. Nothing to take away from them. They have batted so well, fought so well even in the finals. Unbeaten till today. But now, finally, their streak ends and goes 1 down. And down does Karma Eden, because clean ball by Anjali. And this is the moment all the cameras should be capturing now. The players that are running into the field and the hurdle that's going to go in. This is what they have fought for. Sarpang Strikers unbeaten, walk through the fire, come out unscorched. That's what they did. Coach there controlling his emotion, but everyone there runs towards the coach. You see there how he celebrated, almost like Ronaldo, the shoe kind of thing. Celebration there. High 10s, not high 5s. You can give yourselves high 20 there. Team Sarpang, and there the sponsor and the supporter there hugging all the players. You go down, we see some tears, we see some excitement, some nervous moments, but it is what it is. It is the Sarpang Strikers. We present to you the champions of BTCL Women T20, down in tears, but not in hopes. The limping captain there led the team ever so well. Now they will go for the handshake. There, the limping Ngawang, she should be proud of herself, as we see some spirit of cricket there. It has been all Sarpang Strikers throughout the tournament. Congratulations to them. It has been a beautiful, beautiful day. What a final. Eventually, Sarpang Strikers, they take the final glory. They have everything but respect for everyone as they go for the hurdle there and the celebration. We would like to focus on the match summary there. Sarpang Strikers, they lost the toss and having put into bat, put on 112. The peak of the batter there, Poonam Soni there, and the peak of the bowler Eva Somsel, 3 of 14. As we see in the background of the scorecard, everyone going round and round. And while chasing, it was Thimphu CC who could only manage to put on 96 on the board, having all out and having played only 19.5. A warrior's inning there from Richie Chodin, 38 from 40. But the peak of the bowler there, 3 for 20, is Sneha, well supported there by Ria P with 2 for 18. Eventually, Sarpang Strikers won by 16 runs. So that's it.